everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Today's video is all about receptive vocabulary. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. We're going to go over this PowerPoint presentation that I made. I'm sorry if you see my dog in the background. Okay, so receptive vocabulary. Receptive vocabulary refers to all the words that can be understood by a person, including spoken, written, or even manually signed words. So keep in mind that this is only receptive, so this is what a child is understanding or comprehending, not what they are actually expressing. And then a lexicon is a person's inventory of words or symbols they understand. So it's basically a grouping of the words that they have in their brains, basically. So for us, for typical adults, we have thousands of words that we know and understand. So this is receptive vocabulary milestones. At 12 months, a child knows about 50 words. 15 months, they know 120. 16, they understand about 170, and then 18, they understand about 200. And this is for just on average for typical children. And then this kind of shows the difference between receptive and expressive vocabulary. So as you can see, receptive is a lot higher at these younger ages than expressive. So at 1 year of age, for instance, a child will understand 50 words, but then only be able to express 2 to 6. Remember also that your child's lexicon should be consistent with their developmental age, not their actual chronological age. So if your child is 7 years old, but developmentally they're at that 12-month stage, we expect them to have 50 words rather than the amount that you would have at 7 years old. So then this is just a little diagram that goes over the hierarchy of symbolic understanding. So when you're teaching receptive vocabulary, you start with real objects, then you go to miniature objects, then photographs. So teaching a child, showing them a picture of a cup for a child that doesn't understand real objects is not going to be meaningful to them. So after photographs, it's color drawings, lined drawings, symbols, and then text written word, which is obviously the most advanced. Sorry, my dog keeps growling in the background. So what I do a lot with my George Key kids, we work a lot on common objects. So common objects are any object found commonly around the house that your child uses on a daily basis. Example, spoons, hairbrush, plate, etc. And this will vary depending on the child as well. For a non-oral feeder, they're not going to necessarily understand a spoon. So a spoon is not as meaningful to them as maybe a G-tube or, so it definitely will change per child. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go over really quick the different things that I do. Okay, so when you're at the object level, what I do with a lot of my students is we have physical objects in a field of 2. So when you're working on these foundational skills, you want to start at a 2 object level, because having 3 or more kind of gets just more difficult. It's a lot more for them to discriminate. So I have 2 objects in front of them and I say touch spoon or touch plate. For an oral kid who eats orally, you can even have food, like touch the banana. That type of thing works as well. Additionally, when I say, touch the plate, that verbiage isn't going to work for every single kid because not every kid can reach out and touch the plate. So that'll be modified depending on how your child accesses language. If they look at objects, you can tell them, okay, look at the plate, or, when I touch the plate, blink, or however they communicate. that's how you're going to request them to communicate with you. So that's just kind of an example of some real objects. Here I have pictures of objects, so like some scissors, some toothpaste. So again, these are pictures of real life objects. And eventually you would have the real object and the picture of the object to compare. So if you're moving up the hierarchy from object to picture, you would start by doing that by having two objects and then having one picture and having your child identify the actual object. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen one more time and just show you a couple of the ones that I work on at school. So these are a couple of the pictures. I got everything at the dollar store, so it's pretty cheap if you're looking for that sort of thing. So that's common objects and receptive vocabulary. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and I will get back to you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.